welcome to Card Making with Crystal. Today I'm going to show you how to make a double pinwheel tower card. So easy and so much fun. We're making one for Welcome Baby that is 5 by 7 or an A7 card. We're making a Christmas card that is an A2 card. And we're making a huge 6 by 6 card, perfect for displaying. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe. I share fun and easy to follow card making and crafting tutorials. Let's make it. Hi guys, this is everything you need for this card. This is the tower, the layers to make the pinwheel, and these are all the layers for the card to put on these layers. I'm going to show you how to put everything together now. So let's get started. I'm going to put all of these aside and let's get started with our tower. To build your tower, you need a piece of paper that is 3.5 by 5. You're taking this piece of paper on the 3.5 side and scoring it at 3/4, 1.5, 2.25, and 3. Fold and burnish on all our score lines. And we're going to take this piece and measure on the 5-inch side. We're going to make a mark at 2.5 inches, which is just a half on both sides. I'm going to use my T-square ruler. If you don't have a T-square ruler, you could just use a regular ruler. And I'm going to just draw a line at that 2.5 inches. That's just to mark where we're going to put our pinwheel layers. Right, so your card should look like this. Let's start sticking everything together. It's really simple, guys. So we're going to fold this part in, put glue all over this section only. Hold it down, fold on the second score line, and close your card. And this is your tower. It should look like this. Let's get started with sticking down our layers here. We have 8 layers. They're all the same size, 4 gold and 4 pink. They all measure 2.5 by 3.5. And you're separating it like this. And then you're going to hold this down. You already have your markers as to where to put glue, so you don't have to make any markings. Put some glue here. And you're going to stick this like so, making sure you line it up perfectly on this line. So always remember, you're sticking it not on the one closest, not on this side, but on this side. And now, so you've stuck this one on this side, just like this. Now we're going to stick this one on this side. So put glue up here, and you're taking this one and sticking it from this way, just like so. When you get a chance, close it and make sure that they're not knocking into each other. All right, and that is one. We're going to open it like so and go on this side now. So these should line up perfectly, just like how it's lining up here. And now we're going to stick here and here, but we're going to do it with this color now. So put some glue on the side. Take your paper, line it up perfectly like this, and stick it here. Once again, close your pinwheel and make sure it's lining up perfectly with the other one. So this should be in perfect line, so you shouldn't see that. Excellent. This one will be stuck on this side of the pinwheel. Once again, you're doing the same thing, but it's going to be so easier now because you're just going to line it up using this one. So hold it down and stick it, and make sure it's lined up perfectly on the gold piece and on the end here. That looks so beautiful. Once again, let's make sure it's not hitting the other one over here. All right, so let's move on. So we have this one stuck down here. What we're going to do now is we're going to open our pinwheel and turn. And this time we're going with the gold again. So let's go. Sticking this one on the side again. And now, just as we did before, we're sticking this piece on this small piece over here. Let's do that. Line this up with this one. So we're going to open it, turn, and this is the last set of pinks we're doing. So we got all our pinwheels stuck on the card. It looks like this, and it turns beautifully. And now the test is to see if this is 5 inches by 7 inches. So obviously it will be the 5 inches this way because that was the size of the tower. And then this way, it's perfectly 7 inches. So now that we have our base card done, we're going to put it aside and let's decorate our layers. We have 8 pieces that are 2 3/8 by 3 3/8. We have 8 pieces that are 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And then, so if you notice, because this one is at the back here and the tower takes up a little bit of the space here, this is a smaller piece. Instead of 3 3/4, it'll be the same 2 1/2 this way, but it's now 2 3/4 this way from here to here. So the layers for this one would be 2 5/8 by 2 3/8. All right, so all of these layers are 2 5/8 by 2 3/8, and these smaller ones, which will go above this one, is 2 1/2 by 2 1/4. As usual, all of these dimensions will be in the description box of the video. So let me put this aside and let's design this card layers. So I'm gonna put it here so I can show you how I'll redesign it. So we have 8 of these and we have 8 of these. Let me get started designing this card for you. Yeah, I like how that looks now. Let's just add some sentiments and I will stick everything down. I like the welcome baby here. Just to show you, for each one of these, just how you design it and set it up, you're going to stick and then just simply stick it onto here like so, making sure it's equal on each of the sides. That looks perfect. And now I'm going to add my baby sentiment. To add a sentiment like this, you're going to simply put glue in specific areas. You have to put it all over the entire back. It will stick down. So in most of the areas where it's maybe a little thick, right, you're going to put glue. So I like to dab it on to take off some of that excess glue so that it wouldn't splotch on your paper. I just like it right here, baby. Right, so you see that's one. And now I'm going to stick the rest of this. We're just going to move all of this aside. So this is the card. And I'm going to, so what I like to do is I like to put one sentiment and one decorative piece. So you see how this is just decorative, doesn't have a sentiment. So I'll put this up here and this down here. And then when I turn, I'll put a sentiment up here and a decorative piece down there. And that's how I like to do it. So that's how I'm going to stick it down. I usually have a sentiment and a decorative piece on each of these pieces, but we'll see how it goes, and as we go along, we'll design it. I'm going to leave my card open like this, and to stick these down, it's really simple. You just put glue behind this entire piece like this, and you're sticking each one of these 8 on the big side like so. See how that looks really beautiful with the baby at the top and then this going down here. Now we're going to turn this, and I like this. Enjoy little moments down here and maybe this up here. So now that we have all these beautiful layers at the bottom, look at that. It looks so perfect. Let's design how the top is going to look. So we want to obviously avoid putting these here, because first of all, we designed the gold ones to go on the pink ones. You see how beautiful that layer looks there? So, and we don't want the same design to be here. So the first one I'm going to put down is this. So it looks actually like if it's going from this to this. You see how nice that looks at this as the same one. You're going to jump past this one and go to this one. And I know I want to stick this. I actually like it this way. I don't know why. Right, so let's turn. And for this one, let me see. So we're looking at this one, and then we have this one. So this has no sentiment. So let's put welcome baby up here, right? And the bird here. I like this. Yeah. And then if we turn it, we can put, oh, with the feet, and then, yeah, that's the design. So let's turn it back over. Yeah. And I'm going to put this on top here. This is your card. It's so fun to play with. It's so fun to present. It presents like this. So for the A2 version of this card, you would need a piece of paper for your column that's 3.5 by 4 1/4. So on your 3.5 side, just as with the A7, you're going to score at 3/4, 1.5, 2 1/4, and 3. Fold and burnish on your score lines. So because I've showed you how to make the 5 by 7, I'm obviously going to run through these a little quicker because you know how to put everything together already. It's just to show you the size and let you know what the dimensions are. This is 4 1/4, so we're going to measure 2 1/8. I'm going to bring in my T-square ruler to make sure I get a straight line. Go straight across up to here. And now we're going to stick this down. Put glue all over here. Hold this down. Fold on the second score line and close it. So the size of your pieces now are 2 1/8 by 2 3/4, and your layers will be slightly different again. So layer 1 will be 2 5/8 by 2, and the top or DSP layer is going to be 2.5 by 1 7/8. So all of these are that size. And then your smaller layers are going to be 1 7/8 by 2. And the top of that one is going to be 1 3/4 by 1 7/8. And all of these are that size. So it's the same. I'm going to move these aside. So our A2 card is completed. Let's make sure it's an A2 card. It is 4 1/4 by exactly 5.5. All right, now I'm going to stick down all of these. I am actually going to also add a couple little just trinkets and stuff in here. Let me just go grab some. Yeah, I think we're done here. And let's now decorate the card. So that's it for this one, guys. It's so amazing. You get to use a lot of your designer series paper, a lot of sentiments. These type of cards are so amazing. As usual, the 6x6 card is 3.5 to make the tower, and you're looking at 6 because it's obviously 6 inches tall. So let's do our scoring. We're scoring this card the same way as the other ones at 3/4, 1.5, 2 1/4, and 3. Fold and burnish in all your score lines. Once you've folded and burnished, you're going to measure at 3. And let's stick this down. Fold on the second score line and close. And you have your tower. Now let's bring in all your layers. I'm using the same color for all of my pinwheel for this one. So these are all 3 inches by 3 inches. We're going to install it the same way we installed the last one as usual. Now it's perfectly stuck down, just as the others. Once you open it, it should open like this. It should have all 8 layers. And of course we have to measure it just to show you that it's 6 inches by 6 inches. So let's bring in our layers. So all of these are the same. So what I did, because we did all of these the same, I did all the mats the same, and all we have is different designer series paper to design it. So in order to decorate this, I've cut out, you know, these are what are some of my favorite die cuts for graduation. I have this as a die, and if it's still available, I would link it in the description box. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to add some graduates like this. This looks beautiful. I think I'm just going to maybe these here. Just cut this right here. Right, so I know I'm going to put this here and here. Let me stick this down now, and once you stick it down, we'll layer it and you'll see how it looks, guys. So it's stuck together now perfectly. I don't want this and this to be in the same location, so I am going to put this up here and this up here. So let's get to sticking this down now. I'm just going to move them across a little bit so that you can see me stick it down. I'm just going to fast forward this entire section because you saw me stick it down twice already. That's it, guys. This is the 6x6 one now. It's decorated for someone's graduation this year. This is an amazing design for a card. Here's where you'll write something to the person. So if their name is Anne, dear Anne, I think you did a fantastic job. The tassels with the hassle, love mom. So guys, I showed you a 6x6 version. I showed you an A2 or 5.5 by 4 1/4 version. I showed you a 5x7 version. They fit almost perfectly in envelopes for the size of card that they are. So this is your A2 envelope. This is a 5x7 envelope, and this is your 6x6 envelope. I wanted to show you one that I made for one of my friends for their birthday. And it's so amazing. This card could get so many sentiments out. So it says, happy birthday, you only need good vibes. See, I put in the balloons, the confetti, be you bravely, enjoy your birthday. It's such an amazing card, guys. Thanks so much for joining me while we made these amazing cards. These are all occasion cards, and you could really have fun making these. You see how much fun I had. If you like this video, be sure to give it an actual thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any content, and stay crafty, my friends. If you'd like to support my channel, you can simply buy me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/CrystalBest. And if you'd like to know how I lost 21 pounds since the 1st of January, you can follow my fitness journey on Crystal Best Fitness. Join me, or just head over there and support me for weight loss tips and motivation. Bye, guys.